Gerhard Richter has been called both one of the greatest artists of our age and a bullshit artist masquerading as a painter. So, which is he? Let's find out as we explore his current exhibition at the National Museum of Modern Art Tokyo and try some creative exercises too. Who is Gerhard Richter? Gerhard Richter was born in Dresden, Germany in 1932 and is one of the world's most famous living artists. Throughout his career, Richter has moved back and forth between representation and abstraction using oil paint, photographs, digital prints, glass and mirrors. His main concerns include optical perception, art history, contemporary visual culture, the history of 20th century Germany and his own family. At the ripe old age of 90, Richter continues to inspire artists and command record prices for his work. Overview of the exhibition. This is the first Richter exhibition at a museum in Japan in 16 years and his solo debut in Tokyo. The exhibition covers his practice over the last 60 years, showcasing over 100 works, from early paintings to the newest drawings. Abstract paintings. From the first room of the exhibition, it's clear that this is not a typical chronological retrospective. Instead, various pieces from a 40-year period in Richter's career are shown side by side, the earliest being Grey, Bark from 1973, and most recent, Abstract Painting from 2017, which he created with a custom-made squeegee. This intermingling of work from different periods has the effect of flattening Richter's practice, so every piece almost appears to be of equal importance. Glass and mirrors. 8 panes of glass, a glass and steel construction from 2012, brought back some bad memories of my time as a gallery attendant at Tate Modern, where they had a 2004 Richter work called 11 Panes. Keeping children away from those precariously balanced sheets of glass was a right old pain. I felt sorry for the gallery attendants at the National Museum of Modern Art Tokyo, especially as the exhibition was so busy when I was there. What kind of artwork could you make from glass? Birkenau. Birkenau is a set of 4 large paintings which in this exhibition are displayed with 4 photographic duplicates and a large mirror work. Billed in the exhibition as Richter's most important recent work, these abstract paintings look like all the other hotel lobby-ready pieces Richter made in the 2010s. However, according to the accompanying exhibition texts, hidden underneath the layers of paint are images he copied from photographs secretly taken by a prisoner at the Auschwitz concentration camp. After completing this work in 2014, Richter said he felt free from his task of finding an appropriate artistic expression for the Holocaust. Do you think there can be an appropriate artistic expression for the Holocaust? Grey painting. Richter started his grey painting series in the 1960s and are now seen as the precursor to his later abstract paintings. These paintings all feature the same shade of grey, and this has the effect of drawing your attention to their richly textured surfaces, produced with a wide variety of rollers and brushes. These paintings about painting provide food for thought for fine artists and painters and decorators alike. What other objects and tools could you use to achieve different textures in paint? Colour chart and public space. Both black, red, gold and 4,900 colours are directly connected to Richter's career-long interest in how images function in public spaces, from his professional background as a muralist in East Germany and his 1990 commission to design a large-scale work for the National Parliament of the Federal Republic of Germany, to his stained glass window design for Cologne Cathedral completed in 2007, which Richter has called his last major work. What artwork could you make in a public space? Strip. Strip is a series of digital prints that Richter started working on in 2011 that explore the intersection of painting and photography. The colours differ from work to work, but the whole series comes from one abstract painting that Richter produced in 1990. Richter scanned and manipulated this painting, finally making thin strips that he stacked in horizontal layers for this series. Visually, this work reminded me of Paul Smith's signature stripe, and post-war abstract painting, but with a uniformly smooth surface. Can you recycle an existing artwork to make a new piece? Photo paintings. Aside from his abstract paintings, Richter is probably best known for his photo paintings of the 1960s and early 70s, which he based on a variety of sources such as newspapers and books. Here's Motorboat, one version, from 1965, the earliest work in this exhibition. When asked why he blurs his paintings, Richter has stated that he does this to make everything equally important and equally unimportant. However, this ploy to give himself over to photography led to many people seeing his choice of subject matter as being of most importance. If you could keep only one of your photos, which would you choose? Skulls, flowers and landscapes. Here we have a range of work in which Richter has dealt with classical subject matter in still lifes featuring skulls or flowers and landscapes. These works really capture the colour quality of the 1980s and 90s photographs on which they are based. In the Western painting tradition, skulls act as a reminder that we will all die, so too flowers, which are also associated with notions of beauty. While landscape paintings were popular in the 19th century era of German Romanticism. What objects would you choose to represent yourself in a still life? Photo editions. Richter has made and shown photographs of his paintings since 1966, and he insists that these are distinct works rather than mere reproductions. Uncle Rudy from 2000 is a photograph of a painting which itself was based on a family photo. Richter shot the painting slightly out of focus, so its texture is not visible. By moving back and forth between mediums, he examines and highlights their individual qualities. Which do you prefer, photography or painting, and why? Aladdin. Richter produced his Aladdin series of glass paintings in 2010. He made each one by first applying different colours of lacquer to a panel before gently pressing a piece of glass onto it, causing the paint to transfer over. Like with Richter's photo editions, despite the work's painterly origins, their surfaces are completely smooth. Another element these works share with other series by Richter is how images are created through a combination of subjective intent and chance procedures. Overpainted photographs. Richter started his overpainted photographs in the late 1980s, and as the title suggests, each work is a photograph with paint applied on top. In most cases, the paint doesn't appear to have a direct relationship to the photograph, other than the fact that they are on the same picture plane. These works, with their seemingly arbitrary combination of paint and photographs, seemed slight at first, but they do represent the heart of Richter's process, where both photography and painting, and abstraction and figuration are in flux. Why not improve some photos you don't like by painting over them? Drawings. In the last part of the exhibition, there's a selection of Richter's drawings, which take us up to the present day. Throughout his career, Richter has used drawing in various ways, such as a way of preparing a painting, but in recent years he has produced more standalone drawings in which he's exploring the medium. The way he uses different kinds of mark making, such as dragging the pigment over the paper, relates directly to his abstract painting, where he drags the paint using a squeegee across the surface. Here the exhibition ends, not with a bang, but with the quiet, contemplative mark-making of a nonagenarian Richter. And although the effects of aging have stopped Richter from producing the kind of large-scale paintings that he is famous for, the intimate drawings he makes today display the balancing act between control and chance, which underpins much of the work in this exhibition. What role does drawing play in your creative process? Thanks a lot for watching. So, do you think Gerhard Richter is a great artist or a bullshit one? Still undecided? Well, if you're in Japan, go check out his exhibition at the National Museum of Modern Art Tokyo until October 2nd, 2022. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to watch more Art and English videos at Miyazaki Art School. See you next time!